from Brick City, Shakur
Stevenson! Brick City!
Stand up!
Jersey, stand up!
Yes, baby, stand up.
I'm not even from Jersey and I'm proud.
You gotta say Jersey, stand up,
Jersey,
Sway.
stand up, Heather.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Jersey on fire right now.
That's a fact.
You should be proud, Jersey. This man's life has been similar to a lot of yours in the sense that people in Jersey seem like they always got to struggle to get to their dream. Families be dealing with all kind of dynamics. It's a blue-collar state. You never know what tomorrow may hold. You losing people throughout your whole lifetime. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you driven? It's something in the water of Jersey. When Shakur Stevenson and I first communicated via Instagram, he said, "Swiggity, I'm ready." I said, "We'll see. I'm watching you." And then sure enough, I kept watching him. I went to fight after fight after fight after fight, and I never saw him lose, Heather B. I never saw him lose.
Beautiful.
He's a walking W. Please welcome him back to the show. The champ is here. Come on,
Let's
man.
get it. Shakur W.
That's his new nickname?
I'm just saying, you said he's a walking W. Shakur W.
Shakur W,
Give
man.
it to him, baby.
Man, did you bring the belt with you, champ?
Nah, I should have though. It'll be here tomorrow.
Well, I'm not good shit. What is that gonna do me tomorrow, man? Damn. Oh man.
I just came straight from training camp, so.
Oh, straight from training camp. Like
Yeah.
literally, like you flew in from it, or you was
Flew
just
in from training camp.
for last night or this morning?
It was yesterday,
Your fight is when?
Saturday.
And you still training?
Yeah.
Is that how it works? I don't take a break like a
I
couple.
gotta make weight.
Oh, so how many pounds are you away? Probably.
I ain't gonna say how many pounds.
Because
I'm
they'll
weighing,
use that against you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they'll be like, he's fat right now, so maybe that's gonna right. Is that what
Nah,
they
I
think?
ain't fat, but it's still like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't like putting it out there just in case my opponent's listening or
They listen.
anybody.
Yeah, they listen to Sway in the morning.
For sure.
I'm sure he's a citizen. And so that's the fascinating part about boxing is making that weight.
Yeah.
What do you normally walk around at?
I
You don't want to say that either?
Come on,
then?
Sway.
Okay, all
What
right,
are
damn.
you doing?
You working for the other team?
No. I'm just trying to give information.
Nah, everything ain't really for everybody. So like, I tell you off the air. But,
Okay,
you know,
okay,
you feel me?
okay. But the weight you got to make is 126, correct?
Yeah,
Okay, and you've done it before. That's no big deal, right?
yeah. It's probably my last time at 26. I'm gonna go to 130 after this.
130, and that's lightweight, or is that
Yeah, I think it's like junior lightweight.
junior
or-
lightweight?
Yeah.
Okay, this is it then. This is it. Shakur is going to move up after this. Is this breaking news?
Yeah.
This is breaking news? Okay, all right, okay.
Breaking news on Sway in the Morning.
Okay, for all you fight world enthusiasts, the WBO Featherweight champion right now and is going to be moving up after this fight. And so he's going to be moving up in the division, which means that he will be probably facing a lot more stiffer competition.
Yeah.
You know, and this is obviously strategically done, right?
For sure. I think some of the people that's at like 135, they're gonna come back down to 130, and we all gonna be in the same weight class at the same time. So.
Does that include Devin Haney?
Nah, Devin, he on the verge of moving up.
He's on the verge of moving up.
Yeah.
Okay, he's from Oakland, Heather.
Okay.
I just shouted.
Yeah,
I try to
Set
Devin
tripping.
Haney my guy though. Me and him like cool. So.
y'all people. I saw y'all hanging out when we was at the last Tyson Fury
Yeah.
Wilder fight, and you came and did the show with Ak and Barack, and I was doing it too for the remainder of the day.
Yeah.
And I saw you and Devin Haney, and I feel like Crawford was there
Yeah,
too.
Crawford. It was me, him, and Crawford, yeah.
And you guys were hanging around talking, and I was thinking at one point, all of these people are going to probably fight each other,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, probably later on down the line, me and Devin probably be one of the biggest fights in boxing ever. Like how Terrence and like Earl is like a big fight that need to happen. Like me and Devin probably be one of those later on down the line. Like nowhere near this time right now.
Okay.
Shakur, boxing, unlike any other sport, when we watch football, baseball, basketball, we already know these guys have been paid. Like they sign their contracts, they go. But boxing, everything is that night, that fight, that bag. With the coronavirus going on, and y'all have a fight happening on Saturday, are there any precautions? Because there's blood, there's sweat, there's saliva, is there a possibility of no crowd in Madison Square Garden? Like, have you guys even talked about that?
Nah, only thing I really heard was they was saying like not a lot of people in the locker room. Like,
Oh,
just,
okay.
Like my corner and don't have too many people in the locker room. But I'm trying to change that. Like I ain't really feeling that.
Oh yeah, because the NBA is doing that as well. You can't have media and different people in the locker room either. They're just that worried that the virus is spreading that fast.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I was thinking about coming to the fight. Should I not go? What are we doing?
Pull up.
Okay.
Pull up. He said pull up.
Yeah, you good.
Okay, Miguel Mariaga. What do you know about this guy?
I know that he real tough. He a tough competitor. He been in there with Lomachenko, Oscar Valdez, Nicholas Walters. He put up tough fights with them two, and Lomachenko obviously stopped him, but he a tough competitor.
Okay, so this isn't a walkthrough, so you can't really be thinking about what's next until you get
I'm thinking about what's next,
okay,
but it's still like I'm focused on what's in front of me. I know that Saturday he coming in to take my head off just as much as I'm coming to take his head off. So.
You don't look too concerned about it though.
Nah, not at
you
all.
never look worried.
Cause I prepare the right way. So when it comes fight time, I don't go in there thinking like, okay, I gotta worry about this, I gotta worry about that. I prepare for all that stuff in camp, so
okay,
I'm ready.
You know, I was watching this clip of Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
And what division is Ryan in?
35 too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That division right there.
Yeah.
Lomachenko, that's 35 too. Tank, Javante Davis,
Devin,
Russell.
Russell in my division.
Russell in your division.
Yeah, Russell in my division.
Why don't y'all fight?
Shit, I don't know.
He doesn't want to fight you?
If they offer that fight to me, I'll fight. But me and Gary, we kind of like got a good relationship too. We be in the gym together, so.
That can't matter, man.
I know.
Your homie, you know,
Yeah.
when you in the ring.
If they offer the fight to me, I'll fight him.
Gary Russell.
With Ryan, I fought Ryan before in the amateurs.
Who won?
Come on now.
Oh, you beat, but he wasn't as fast as he is now.
Now, Ryan used to be fast, strong. He still fight kind of like the same, but it's pros now, so the gloves off, so.
It's different then.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
You saw his last knockout?
Yeah, he look good.
He caught that dude with that left hook?
Yeah, he look good.
And they showed, it's this clip going around the internet of him practicing his left hook.
And then he landed the same punch. I seen that.
And that's what you mean by preparation
Yeah,
then.
you prepare.
You prepare that way. How much is confidence plays a role in the outcome?
Confidence play a huge role when it comes to like getting in the ring, especially like with boxing. Like there's a lot of fighters who get in the ring, and if they don't got the confidence to do what they supposed to do, then they probably ain't gonna get the victory. So.
Yo, Shakur Stevenson is here, WBO Featherweight champion right now. He defending his belt. This man has made a lot of great decisions in his career. His demeanor has always been like this. He walked around like a champ before I even knew he was a champ. He had champ energy, and then he even started to affiliate himself with champs, former champions, still champions like Andre Ward, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Andre Ward, where's Andre from?
Andre, he from Oakland.
You know what I mean? Stand up, ladies. Hey.
He's set tripping right now, Shakur.
That was a fill in the blank moment.
Like that.
Set tripping.
Trivia. That's all, Tracy G.
I'm wondering, is there a change in mindset? Is it more challenging or more easeful when you are defending a title versus taking someone else's title?
Yeah, because I feel like defending it, a lot of people, they kind of like, they'll lose their focus, and a lot of people, they'll get a title and then lose it. But I'm the type of person, I'm here for the long run, so it's like, I'm focused on being like one of the best in boxing ever, so I gotta go through these little steps like defending my title, then moving up, getting another title, then trying to unify and be undisputed and do all that type of stuff. So I'm locked in, so it ain't really like
That ain't nothing.
Nah, my mindset already, I'm locked in.
Okay.
I'm real locked in.
Seems so focused, right? DB, go ahead, see if you can rattle him.
All right, well, at the at the end of your last fight, right before the judges made the announcement of who won, you already were like, yo, give me my belt, man. Just where's my belt? You were asking for the belt and everything. And, I've never boxed before, but I always wondered, like, when you start to realize that, yo, I got this fight, whether you knock him out even before the fight's over, but you already know, like, it's a wrap. I got it on decision. So when you have that in your mind before the fight ends, how was it trying to keep that focus and make sure that you don't get comfortable and being like, I got him on punches or whatever, and then you fuck around and lose and get hit or something like that,
Honestly, my last fight, when it came to like the 11th and 12th round, I was really trying to catch him with like a big punch so I could stop him. So I wasn't really thinking of anything, but as soon as the bell rung, I automatically knew, like, I know I won every round. Every round I dominated the fight, clear victory. So I got up on the roast and said, "This my belt, man. Give me my belt." And it's like something I trained for a long time to be a world champion. When I first turned pro, that was my main goal, become a world champion. So, that was really like that was big for me. So.
So I have a question for you. I know you're focused on this fight on Saturday, but you did just say that you are focused on what's next. And so moving up in weight class, I'm always interested when boxers go up in the weight class.
Yeah.
And you just said that there's going to be guys fighting at 135 that are coming down to 130.
Yeah.
Are you concerned about how to compete at that level with the extra weight that they're used to and you moving up in that? Does your training change?
Nah, as long as we all making the same weight, I'm good. I'm actually like a big 126 right now, so when I go to 130, I'm gonna fit right into the weight class. So when them guys come down, it's actually gonna be more exciting for me because we can make bigger fights happen.
Nice.
Shakur, you know, as all champions, they always have some kind of controversy that surrounds their name and title.
Yeah.
You haven't had a whole lot, but you've had some, right? One of the last was that altercation that went viral. You and the homie fighting whoever that was. Yeah. Y'all were fighting down in South Beach, right? What became of that, man? Did you learn from that? Or
yeah, I definitely learned from that. It was like
I was like, you was throwing some real nice punches though. The leverage from that left, boy. I was like, that's Shakur.
I definitely learned from that because it's like that was a situation where I was young and I had just turned 21 and I'm just celebrating my birthday and got caught up in some nonsense. So now I know I know how to move when it comes to like going different places and stuff. Now I know how to move, had the right people around me, not had the wrong people around me. So in that moment, I done messed up and I realized that and it won't happen again.
Did you go, oh, shit, when it was over, like when the adrenaline came down and you standing there, did you go, oh, fuck? What?
Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, in that moment, I was just trying to get out of there. Yeah. But I ain't think it was like no cameras or nothing. I'm thinking like, okay, whatever just happened. But I ain't know it was like cameras and everything was seen and everything. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man. The other thing I was thinking, because, you know, I know Floyd, and I remember when I first met Floyd, happened to be in South Beach. And I remember shaking. I was such a big-ass fan. I remember shaking his hand. This is when he used to have the hand issues. And in shaking his hand, I realized how fragile his hand.
Yeah, his small hands.
Yeah, and you know, and I think from just punching your whole life, you know, you're gonna have some trauma in the hands.
Yeah.
How easy is it for you because you train so much to hurt yourself?
I think it's real easy. I think I'm one of them people. I feel like I get injured with my hands a lot. Like so. Like this camp, we've been focusing on like wrapping my hands the right way, and I had a little knuckle problems, but it was small, like little small stuff. So I think I'm gonna switch my gloves up probably my next fight, just to help my hands out. But I be having little hand problems too.
Yeah, I think all boxers deal with that, right?
Yeah.
We got Shannon the Cannon Briggs up
Brick
there.
hands.
You know, those things look like pterodactyl thigh lumps. You know what I mean? Like he just stuffed his hands with cotton or something. It looked crazy. Shakur Stevenson is here, WBO Featherweight champion, fighting at the Garden Saturday.
I'm amazed, Sway and Shakur. Y'all both can answer this for me. How much of a difference 4 and 5 pounds make? Like it just puts you in a different class. So are you constantly worried about what you eating, or like how does that work? 4 pounds.
I got a good team around me. So okay. It's like I got a cook. I got somebody else that she handle my weight. So they telling me how much to eat. What
every day.
Eat, yeah, every day. So I eat 3 times a day. So I'm eating actually good compared to like a lot of other fighters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it does make a difference.
Yeah.
4 pounds, 5 pounds.
Yeah.
In a fight.
Yeah, if somebody come in like 4 or 5 pounds over and they get in the ring, that's gonna help to their advantage.
Because they're in the top shape of their lives. So, you know, 1 or 2 pounds make a bigger difference than if it's just me and Mike Muse fighting.
Okay.
You know, I want to come back. I want to open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345. Shakur Stevenson is here.
Yep.
And I want to ask you about the world of boxing. That's coming up. Citizens, the champ is here. You want to talk to the champ? Come on, representing that jersey, Madison Square Garden this Saturday night against Miguel Mariaga. Miguel is 29-3-3. He only has 3 losses. you're looking really nice, man. You didn't have this jacket on the first time I met you.
And that watch, too.
That watch was nowhere in existence. I think he was just carrying a picture of a watch that he wanted. He was carrying a vision board. Now the vision came to life, which means you've done fairly well for yourself. Man, can you be honest about not so much how much you're worth, but what have you learned since now that you have money from not having a lot of money on how to spend it and how not to spend it, where to put it? Have you learned?
I mean, I'm still learning. Like, I still got
you
stuff
still
that
spending, huh?
Yeah, I'm an honest person. I ain't gonna get up here and act like you feel me.
Right.
I'm some type of wizard and stuff. So I've been talking with like Jay. You know Jay?
Yeah.
I've been talking with Jay a lot, and we gonna like get a lot of stuff together after this fight. So.
After this fight.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you about to start working out with a trainer or you're going to go on a diet on Monday, you do everything before Monday. You eat all you want to eat, and that's what it is, huh? You just going to spend
I mean, nah, I ain't really going too crazy. I ain't even.
Have you helped your family out at all?
For sure.
Yeah.
I help my mother out all the time. I make sure my mother's straight.
She's living better.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, man.
God
I
bless
like
you.
that, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's
my
dope.
My mama got 9 kids, so it's still like she still got kids. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
I make sure my little brother and sister straight.
They got groceries.
Yeah,
It's important your little brother and sister are eating, bro. Don't look right with that watch on and you got a little skinny ass brother and sister. Ribs showing. They ain't gonna look right, you know?
You right about that. You right.
Make sure they got nice jackets too.
Yeah, most definitely.
What?
No, that's real. That's real.
It look crazy, you
Yeah.
know.
You don't want nobody to be like, you look good. Somebody be like, well, what about your man though? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your people are a reflection of you sometimes. So you got to make sure your people around you straight too. I wanted to ask though, Shakur, like, you talked about like your meals and different things like that. It's hard for me. I don't know a whole lot about boxing, but it's hard for me when I hear a lot of athletes say, in particular boxers that get clipped for different things, steroids and drugs. They didn't know. But you just starting out and you admitted you don't know a lot of things, but you're careful about what you eat, what you put into your body. Is it that easy though for an athlete to not know if somebody's giving them drugs or they taking roids or they juicing up for a fight?
Nah, I don't believe that. I feel like a lot of people come up with them excuses when they done did something. They, they trying to cover for they tracks. But with me, like everything, like I take or anything that is given to me, I make sure like do they approve of this or is it good for me? Like, is this gonna show up on a drug test? And if it is, I'm not taking it. Mm-hmm. But them other fighters who come up and say it's the meat, I had the meat in Mexico and all that stuff.
Sesame seeds.
No, Canelo's camp said that.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
He said the meat was rotten.
Yeah, we was eating this special cattle. There was some elite cattle somewhere in Mexico. The meat was so good.
I'm a huge Canelo fan, but I do not believe that.
Believe that one, right? When last time we were at the Tyson Fury Wilder fight, I spoke with Devin Haney, and then Adrian Broner came up right behind us. And I wanted to sit those two together because I know they've been going back and forth about the possibility of those two in the ring.
Yeah.
If that happened, with your expertise, no matter who's your friend or who's not, who do you think would come out victorious and why?
I mean, I don't know. That fight not really like a fight that like super interesting to me because it's like AB fight at what 147, Devin fight 135.
Yeah.
So what is AB talking about moving
Going
back down to
140?
130? No, he said 35. He said he was going back down to 35. That's what he told me. So
Shit.
Like I said, it don't really interest me, but I can't make no pick on that fight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for nothing. But AB at 135 was ferocious.
Yeah, that was him at his best.
That's when he was, I think, at his, to your point, at his best. How do you assess what happened with Tyson Fury and Wilder?
Man, I felt like Tyson Fury went in there and did what he said he was going to do. He told everybody, like, man, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to try to stop him in round 2. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm going right at him, and if he hit me with that right hand, I deserve to be like knocked out or something like that. So, I mean, I think Tyson Fury one of the best heavyweights in our era.
Okay, I'm glad you said in our era, but not of all time. I was gonna have to respectfully disagree with you on that. No, actually, you know what? Let me not take anything away from that dude.
Only thing though,
yeah,
because I know Ali is the greatest heavyweight to ever come. I get that skill wise and all that, but only thing if they was to fight against each other is weird because it's like ain't like 6'9", 270.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of hard for anybody to fight. I don't care who you are.
That's a good point. Ali in his prime, though, would have dotted him up, moved around him. Now, you know what? Let me stop knocking Tyson Fury. I'm just a Wilder fan, but Tyson Fury did his fucking thing.
I wanted Deontay Wilder to win, too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. What do you think about the three, the trilogy?
I think that Deontay Wilder shouldn't fight him back to back like that. I think he should get a warm-up fight somebody else, work on his craft, get better and better, and then try to fight him.
Okay, man. Shakur Stevenson is here, man. He's practicing for his commentating job. It's coming. I see it. Andre Ward, it turns out to be one of the best boxing commentators to ever do it, man.
Man, he's really good. I ain't gonna lie. I done seen a lot of him. He's definitely one of my favorite commentators. And that's not like me being biased. Like even if he wasn't like me and him wasn't as close as we is, and my manager and stuff. So I still say like he one of the best.
Does he stay on you? Like
yeah.
Like so right now.
He didn't even let you get it out. So
yeah, he does. Like is he calling you every day, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, if not every day, he called me every other day, and he always checking in on me.
What he say, man? What you eat today?
He's just checking on like how I'm feeling with the fight coming up. I'm really supposed to call him because he watched my opponent, so he really want to talk to me about that right now. So.
And y'all come up with the game plan together?
Yeah, he kind of tell me some stuff, and it'll stick in my head when I get in the ring.
Wow, beautiful.
The Oakland game for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nigel in Savannah, Georgia.
What's up, Nigel?
Go ahead, man. You got a
Nigel.
question?
What's going on? Yeah, I got a question for Shakur. Sway, appreciate that Flage going on and all too. You know that.
Yeah, Flage is incredible, young artist who came up on the show last week.
Body.
Go ahead,
man.
Go ahead, brother.
I got about the Adrian Broner and Devin Haney thing. I think if Devin Haney is really serious, to be honest, I feel like that would have to happen at a catch weight at like 140 if he was really serious to step up with Adrian Broner. But my question was Shakur, how you feel about the fight game nowadays versus back in the day? As far as nowadays, it seems like fighters are almost, I don't want to say scared to fight each other, but they so worried about staying undefeated. I feel like that's why, like a Devin Haney and Tank or Ryan Garcia and Tank, I feel like that's why that haven't happened yet. They're so just worried about staying undefeated instead of taking on that challenge like they used to. Fighters back in the day just seemed like they were more about the warrior spirit, about really proving who is the best. Now it's all the money and I want to be a superstar, man.
Yeah.
If you want to be a superstar, go hang with the rappers. This boxing, this warrior spirit, you know.
Yeah, you right about that. I agree with that. I think that back in the day, everybody used to fight everybody, and nowadays it's like it's a business and everybody trying to make sure they get the right money before the fight and all this stuff. So I understand all that stuff too, but I agree with everything you're saying. Like, my opinion is the same opinion you got on it. Like, everybody want to be rappers. Everybody. I kind of think I don't want to blame Floyd for it, but Floyd is kind of like the blame for a lot of that stuff. Like, he started a trend that everybody want to follow.
Why not? It's worked for him.
Yeah.
you know, Nigel, you're a citizen.
You
know, Floyd recently, I was reading, said that he would come out of retirement. He doesn't want to come out of retirement for any current boxers.
But he'll fight like a UFC dude for
$600 million. Khabib, he said he'll fight McGregor and Khabib
in the same day.
Khabib is the one who beat McGregor.
Wow.
For $600 million because they got countries that back them.
Yeah.
Where, you know, we might have a neighborhood and shit, a block in Jersey or something, you know.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Khabib said that he'll fight him for 11 rounds boxing and 1 round UFC.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
If I'm Floyd, I ain't doing
Don't do that.
Not that kicking, yo.
Nah,
You can't do nothing with them kicks.
You can't do that, but I bet that's a deal that I feel like Dana White and them might try to.
But Floyd ain't gonna do that. Ain't no way Floyd doing that. Because if I'm Floyd, I wouldn't do it.
Roy Jones used to have. Well, I remember Roy Jones fought somebody in the daytime, went and played basketball, and came back and fought somebody.
Nah, he played basketball the same day that he fought.
Oh, that he fought.
Yeah.
So
he played in like a real official basketball game.
Floyd takes care of McGregor real quick, you know, because you know he made that. He prolonged that fight. It could have happened quickly, you know. If he's back on, if he's still sharp, take care of McGregor. rest a few hours, come back and fight Khabib, make 600 in
That's
one day.
easy. I think that's easy. I
He
think
get-
that he's supposed to do that. I think that's smart for Floyd.
Okay, Shakur Stevenson is here, man. He's fighting this Saturday at the Garden against Miguel Mariaga. Before you go, man, I want to play this game we call
Keep It Real.
All right.
Here on this show, we like when our guests are honest and upfront. So we came up with a few questions, and all we ask is that you keep it real. Right now, on Sway in the Morning.
All right, so go ahead.
Put a few featherweights in the bag. So you're going to pull one at a time, and you're going to keep it real and let us know how you would train for each fighter.
And how you would defeat
How would
them.
I beat them?
How you would beat them.
Even
if you think you could beat them, and some of them are legendary boxers, so think of them in their prime as a featherweight.
Who's that?
Why the first one I get Gary Russell Jr.?
There you go. There you go.
I mean, with Gary kind of short. So he's short, fast. I'll play the long distance game and I'll touch his body. I try to use what Lomachenko did to him in a way, but in my own way.
Okay.
If you get me.
Yeah, absolutely. You think that would make you successful with him?
Yeah.
You see his last fight?
He look good.
He look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Javante Davis.
You better dig deep, Shakur. He going right at the top.
With Tank, I think that I just gotta take him in the late rounds. I feel like he throw a lot of power, so I feel like once the fight go deeper and deeper, I think that he gonna gas. All that power.
How you think did you feel like he gassed his last fight?
Yeah, I felt like he gassed out a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. You think you could take his power?
Man,
Go deep, Shakur. Go deep.
Was that a yes? No. Okay.
this is the fight I want. See, I'm glad that I pulled this because I want to fight him. I want to fight Leo Santa Cruz. I think that he a decent fighter, but I think his style tailor made for me, and I think I'll smoke him like real bad.
Yeah, but he's at the top. He's a top ranked champ, right?
Nah, he's with Al Heyman, but
okay.
He I think he got a belt at 130 now. He used to have a belt at my weight.
And you think you could beat him easily?
I think I'll beat the shit out of him. For a fact.
TKO or just knockout?
Stop him.
You will stop him?
Yes, I'll stop Leo Santa Cruz.
You heard it here first on Sway in the Morning. Give him another one. I want to see if he cook a classic.
He still pulling free pull from the top.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all set me up.
No, look how many.
Who you get this time?
I got Lomachenko.
There you go, man.
And there's so many in here. Look.
I think that out of everybody I just named, I'm be real, I think Lomachenko probably would be the hardest.
Okay.
Me and him, actually, I told you we sparred before.
Yeah.
We I did a training camp with him, full training camp. I went there. They told me I wasn't gonna get paid. In a week's time, they paid me money, saying like they really like me. I was trying to leave. They really trying to keep me, saying they was gonna give me a little bit more money to stay. But overall, I think that's the biggest fight that I want. Honestly, I think that later on down the line, I heard that Lomachenko gonna try to be undisputed at 35 and then come right back down to 130 because he's not really a 135 pounder. And right after this, I'm moving up to 130. So I think that me and him gonna be a big fight, and I think that I'm gonna be the one to beat him.
I remember you saying, if I'm not mistaken, that one of the things that makes him so special is his footwork, but you were able to negate that footwork when y'all were sparring, right? He couldn't pull any of those tricks on you.
Not. I got real good footwork myself. Like I'm really, my legs is like part of my game a lot. So when he tried to do that turning stuff, that's just not gonna happen.
Okay, cool, man. Damn, I just wanted him to pick one classic fighter.
Damn, Sway.
Go ahead, man.
Going.
Dig deep.
Okay,
let's see who you come up with.
This gotta be good.
Who's this?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Okay,
right.
in his prime, when he was a featherweight.
I think that I smoke De La Hoya.
What was that?
I think De La Hoya is a one-handed fighter.
His
left hand is really his main punch. I think that if I take his left hand away from him, I think that I'm gonna beat the hell out of him. I think I'll beat him easier than Floyd.
But you think you can beat Floyd?
Man,
In his prime, Floyd was a featherweight too at one point.
Me and Floyd would be a classic type of fight. It'll be hard. Like it'll probably be a little boring because we'll both be thinking and fast. But I think that man, listen, Southpaws gave Floyd trouble, so I think that my style kind of would gave him a little trouble.
Shakur Stevenson, you heard him right here. Nobody can beat him. He be fighting this Saturday to prove himself right. March 14th at Madison Square Garden against Miguel Mariaga. Make sure you watch it. Make sure if you don't have tickets, go ahead and get tickets. I'll be there. And then people could view it. If they want to view it, where would they be viewing it at?
It's on ESPN.
There it is, man. It's free for you to watch. Yeah. Get the family around.
I think it started at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Heather B's headed to Urban View. See you later, Herb. Okay, there it is. Thanks for coming through, family.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of you. I love watching you box. Continued success. All right, you want to reach the champ. How can they reach you, champ?
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at Shakur Stevenson. Make sure y'all tune in Saturday night. I'm putting on a hell of a performance and watch ESPN. Let's get it.
You gonna knock him out?
I'm gonna try to knock him out.
You're gonna try to knock him out. That's what I like to hear. I'm at Real Sway across the board. You go to SiriusXM.com/.
On demand.
You can hear this back all day, and it will be posted on Sway's Universe tomorrow. On that note, we have nothing left to say.